Hey, welcome back. This is Hobie and this is my garage. Today we're going to be doing some country style ribs, low and slow and all that good stuff. We're going to dry brine these, so let's get them in a dish. I'm going to use my own rub that I mixed up as well, and it's got very little sugar in it, which I prefer, and it's mostly savory, a lot of paprika, chili powder. But I'm sure you guys make your own rub or buy your store-bought one. I have one clean hand, one gloved hand. The gloved hand will never touch the bottle. I don't have a sink in my garage, so I can't be constantly washing my hands. Let's get these seasoned up. So these are to go in the fridge overnight. If I was going to cook these today, I would use a binder, but since I'm not going to use a binder. The salt in the rub will act, it will pull out the moisture, and instead of this being dry, looking like they are right now, tomorrow when you see me pull them out, this is going to be much darker because that moisture will have come out and then actually pulled itself back in as well. But it'll look tacky and the rub will stick to it, so there's no need for a binder. Again, if you're doing it the same day, go ahead and use a binder. Oil, mustard, hot sauce, any of them will work. And jump forward in time one day, here they are. Much darker, they look tacky, just right. We are hosting my wife and her twin brother's birthday cookout today, so I got something rolling already. Buttermilk brine chicken. I'll leave a link or an iCard for my recipe on doing that, but these are getting close to being done. And voila, they are done. So let's shift our attention from the chicken over to the country style ribs. Got the grill going, indirect heat, 2-zone cooking, wood at the right, heat source at the right. Put these on the left. I'm going to run here about 250. Haven't calibrated my grill in a while. It might actually be reading under. So if I get up to 270, that's fine. It'd probably be 250 still. Now it's just a waiting game. Kenny and I will just wait until we can take the next step. About an hour and 20 minutes to an hour and a half. We will rotate these in between. Look at that smoke. I do not have enough shed room to have an actual smoker, but I've been doing this for a couple years. We're going to get a shed, and I will get an actual smoker. So let's rotate these so they'll get some even cooking and even smoke. So an hour and a half or so of smoke is not a lot anyways, but some smoke is better than none. Looks about right. Proper airflow for smoking is obviously not happening here. There is no smokestack. But nonetheless, as I already mentioned, some smoke is better than none until I get the room for an actual smoker or a PK grill. So today I chose apple wood and hickory chunk wood to smoke with. You can choose what you want, pair it with what you want. And as always, be prepared. You can see the water bottle I have over there in case the wood were to catch on fire. But a lot of times just closing down the hood will snuff it out. It won't get enough airflow to keep burning. And again, this side has no heat over here at all. Over here it does. This is the heat source and the wood. So my plan is to now switch them over from indirect cooking to a pan to braise them in. And in the pan I want to use some apple juice, barbecue sauce. In this case it's going to be hot hickory from Sansonetti Sauces, sold here locally in Michigan. I believe online as well. And then since they didn't get a lot of time to smoke, I'm going to put a little bit of real smoke in there. It's just in liquid form, condensed, put into a bottle and sold. It's going to be used here. Stir it up. Get the country ribs back into here. So I think I made 2 mistakes. You guys let me know what you think they are, or if I am correct in the comments below if you would. But I think I did not have enough braising liquid. Should have had more. And I believe the other mistake was that I had to rush the cook because all the other food was ready and only the ribs were left not ready. Let's see this play out and you guys tell me what you think. Look at that smoke. If you want to save it for later, just put some water on it. Let's wrap these up really tight and get back on the grill. And maybe the other mistake, I could have kept the temperature the way it was.
When you cook, you have them out here often, right?
Yep.
Okay. Keep an eye on them. They don't go through the thing, right?
That's correct.
Okay, maybe knows how to, right?
Yeah, but she won't do it if I'm looking. So maybe there was 2 or 3 mistakes, but I think, because I haven't done these kind of ribs before, but I think I should have put the ribs once wrapped.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, once wrapped, I should have put them closer to the heat source. Got a higher temperature on them. Okay, 45 minutes or so has passed. So let's get these flipped and rotated. See, that liquid should have been simmering much more than it is. Get it back on. I should have put it closer to the middle. And this is after almost an hour. Not very good. It's kind of scary. The guests are ready to eat.
You know I'm cooking, right?
Oh, yeah. Over there, right by Anna, there are 2 silver buckets. Could you get the one from the bottom? Oh,
Yeah.
don't do it.
So now I have to get these up to between 190 and 200 to get them tender, get all the fat rendered. So it's up to 320 Fahrenheit. And here we go. See this better simmering now? But here I kind of barely overshot it. But I think in the long run it did not have enough time to braise, did not have enough time to simmer, to steam and tenderize these. Now don't get me wrong, they weren't hockey pucks, they weren't juiceless, they just were not optimal. So I'm gonna have to do this again. Anyway, so I brush them with sauce and put them over direct heat, get some caramelization going before we serve them, take them in the house. And they look pretty good. So we took all the food back in and everybody ate. Everybody said it was great. Like, what do you expect from family? They're always going to say that. I'm sure the chicken was great. I'm sure my wife's side dishes were great. And they were, especially her fried potatoes. And all went well. And then later on, Jessica and I wanted to taste it. Jessica had not yet tried the pork. And of course, she's going to tell me it's great too, right? But this is somewhere between a fail and a semi-fail.
There's fat right here. Do I eat it?
You can take it off, or you can eat it.
It's very tender. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah. It's not dry. It's juicy.
This seems like a tender
and
piece.
tender and flavorful. So good.
Oh yeah, that was a good piece.
Delicious.
Not where I wanted it to be, as you'll see in the video. In this video. of what I did wrong and how I'm going to correct it. But still pretty good. Only a semi-fail.
Not bad.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.